My name is Nicole Sakura Watson. I'm a singer-songwriter, born in Atlanta, Georgia. 21 years old.
So I first heard about you when I heard you on Forever Kid and was like really impressed with your vocals.
Thank you so much.
How long have you been making music for?
I've been making music for about 3 to 4 years right now. Yeah, about 4 years by now.
Okay. Is there like a song you would like recommend people to listen to first, like when they hear your music?
Probably my recent single, Say Some. Yeah, it's pretty much like the sound that I'm going towards, but I feel like I'm growing as a person, so my sound is also developing. Right? Okay.
David showed me your Frank cover also, and I thought that was really beautiful.
That was so old. Thank you so much. It took like forever to make, but I'm pretty proud of it. That was like my first cover ever.
So how do you know like all these guys?
I grew up with David. So David and I, we went to the same elementary school. What's it called? Lake Ridge?
Yep.
Lake Ridge. And so we met in what, third or second grade?
Right here.
Oh, okay, perfect. Third or second grade? I think it was third grade. Second, third,
fourth. It was third, maybe. Did you go in there in third?
Yeah, I did. I had Mr. Who did I have? Mr. Z. No, you didn't have Mr. Z, did you?
Nah, he was a third grade teacher.
I don't know. I thought he was.
David,
But,
tell me your first memory of Nicole.
Definitely gifted program.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like we would like go. We would have like days where we would just be like we would just be in this classroom, like there's maybe like 3 or 4 of us. And like we would just, I guess I don't even know what it was. Like, how do we not fall behind from like regular classes?
I don't know. We weren't doing anything important, really.
Right. Especially with Miss Coleman.
Right.
So yeah, it's like we go down this way. It's like that's where the lake is. But yeah, I remember the first time hearing Nicole sing was like at the lunchroom. Cause like everybody was talking about like doing music, and she was like, "Yeah, I sing." We were like, "What? For real?"
That happened?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Nah, yeah, cause I remember Chase. I think it was Chase and Julius.
Yeah.
All of them, and like he sang "Crazy Cars" by Naked Brothers.
Oh shoot! Dang. I totally forgot.
You had a good memory. What's your earliest memory of David?
Definitely the time when he was like, I was in the Soulja Boy video. I remember that.
That was in 5th grade. Yeah. Nobody believed me until
5th grade. Nobody believed you.
No, it was the summer. It was the summer before 5th grade that I was in the video. Yeah. Yeah.
First, second grade.
Nah, I was small, but nah, nobody believed me though. Cause like
they couldn't just watch it.
Nah, cause I don't think it was out yet before. Like, so I came to school just thinking I was the man. Yeah, like I was in the Soulja Boy video, and they were like, "No, you're not." And somebody, I forgot who it was. I think it was this girl. I forgot, what was her name? Tiana or Tatiana?
Tatiana.
Yeah,
Tatiana.
she was like, "Yeah, my cousin said she saw the Soulja Boy video, and you not in it." So yeah, but nah, and then like, but when it actually came out, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, I saw you in it." You like?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's why. We can go down this, like, it's like a kind of a winding.
Yeah, this does look pretty. Let me get like a B-roll shot, so I'll just have you like kind of stand on the edge.
Okay.
Dang, the water as well. We gotta go down there.
Yeah, it's a path.
Bird Box?
I liked it. What's that?
Did y'all see Bird Box?
Yeah, I loved it.
This reminds me of Bird Box. A little bit too much. A little bit too much.
Did you like Bird Box?
I did enjoy it actually. I thought it was pretty interesting. Like the camera work is really good. I'm like a film student right now at Georgia State, and I feel like going through like all those film classes, it makes you like appreciate and also notice a lot of camera work and the production behind movies and films. Yeah.
What are some of your favorite movies and like
My favorite movie from like when I was a kid, AI, Artificial Intelligence. Have you seen it? It's like about this this family who loses their son, and they have like an AI son to replace him that looks just like him. So basically, the boy is trying to become a real boy, even though he's like pretty much a robot, and he looks like human on the outside. But it's him searching for like a human love, and yeah, he ends up getting lost in like a land full of like all these throwaway robots. But yeah, that's one of my favorites. Yeah, and then also 21. It's like a blackjack movie. I like that one.
Okay, nice. What are some of your musical influences?
Musical influences? Definitely like early 2000s, like R&B. I love Music Soul Child. I love a lot of like neo soul, current neo soul right now. So definitely Tom Misch. Definitely Definitely Jordan Rakai. I love Jordan Rakai so much. But a lot of cool soul / jazz music. It's one of my favorites. Dream collaboration. I mean, I feel like everyone in the world would say Frank Ocean, but like that's how I feel. Tom Misch, and then Jordan Rakai, the two other people that I mentioned earlier, and then also Frank Ocean.
Like, what do you want people to know about yourself?
I'm really, dang, I wasn't ready to answer any of these questions. What do I want people to know about me? I don't know. I feel like I'm always growing. I'm always changing. I'm always learning more about myself. So it's like, sometimes I like to be by myself so I can learn more, like kind of get used to who I am. And so a lot of the times, like, I like to spend time alone. And so people kind of take that as like, oh, you don't want to hang out with me. And I'm like, and it's not that. I'm just trying to like get used to myself because I'm like changing all the time. So, yeah, always growing, striving to grow.
What would you say your biggest weakness is, or like what do you think's preventing you most from getting what you want?
Well, right now, so right now I feel like with change, like if I'm making something, like I'm currently writing my EP right now, and so I started maybe a couple of months ago. And so I start that in a mindset where I'm like kind of heartbroken, and then once you kind of heal through making music, the songs that I wrote months ago don't apply to me now. So it's like learning to love or trying to love the same things I was making months ago as a different person. So that's what I'm struggling with right now. So yeah, accepting your past.
So you produce all your own music?
Yes, I do.
That's impressive.
I do. Like I started pretty much 4 years ago. So I remember my freshman year, second semester, I went on Amazon and I bought like a small MIDI keyboard and also like a cheap mic. And I just started in my bedroom and I stayed up every night, like making music. And then like for some reason I've been so blessed, like when it comes to instruments in like my studio, it's all been gifts. People like support me in that way. So like my parents, my family, my friends, they just like buy me like little things that I can use or like give me like hand-me-downs, and I'm so grateful for everything. So like over time I've been able to like learn and like apply the things that I've learned like in my schooling. Like I was in choir when I was in high school and like middle school. So like just like my musical background and just like applying it creatively.
Nice. What advice would you have for like an aspiring musician?
Trust yourself. Your ideas are your own, and it's okay if you're not sure. But as long as you're honest with yourself and your art, then I feel like that's when the best art comes. So honesty is, I think, the most important thing towards success, even with your own growth as an artist.
Absolutely.
Oh, now I kind of want to change the song.
Okay, we'll play whatever. Show us whatever you want to show us.
I'll play it. I have to be proud. If I can find it.
David, did you ask her to get on the Forever Kid?
I think Daniel
did.
For that.
Daniel did. It was fun. It was really fun.
How was that process? Like, was it a one-day session or like, yeah?
One-day session. I just went in there. I think I hung out for like about 4 hours or so.
Did you go out to Cobb?
I was at my house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My mom's house.
Okay, so here it is.
Let me see the album artwork.
Oh shoot.
When did you like know you had a good voice, or when were you first confident in your voice?
Oh, so like I've always knew that I wanted to sing. So like my first memory of singing was either living in Douglasville. I think I was like 3 years old, and I was in my parents' room, and they had like a really, really big bed frame, and they had the pillows on the corner, and I was like dancing and like hanging off the pillows of my parents' bed frame, singing some like random song. So like I always knew I wanted to sing. It was like something that's ingrained in me. It's like I always knew I wanted to sing, but it just only took a long time for me to actually pursue my dreams in singing. So
Nice. And how old were you when you were like confident, like I have a good voice? Like,
probably like in middle school, from 6th grade.
did you hear that from your teachers and stuff?
Yes, both my teachers and my parents. So in choir, I was always in choir throughout school. So 6th grade, I was in choir, and I always tried out for solos, and everybody was like, it was mostly my peers too. So
Nice.
people around me have always been supportive. Like whenever I sing, they were like, "Oh, you're really good."
Was there any specific teacher who might have like taught you something you remember along the way? That's kind of specific. No worries if not.
No, I mean like I remember. I think Mr. Langley from Collinsville High School, he like transferred, I think my senior year, but he was always really like, he didn't really direct it towards me, but he was like saying like sing with your heart.